Is it time possibly for the Cowboys to move on from Jason Garrett?
No, because I don't think you can hire a great coach. They had them, and they ran them both out. They had Jimmy and they had Bill. And so my question is, can you find somebody that's willing to deal with Jerry, who wants to be in the war room, who wants to do the post-game interview? This is not a job that Harbaugh would work in, short term. But Jason Garrett is dealing with the only owner in the league that holds a press conference after every game, that wants to be in the scouting, and he wants to be... This isn't like when Jimmy took over, and Jerry was out doing business and Jimmy was doing football. Now, Jerry now wants to be, he's post-70 now. So, again, what are the applicants? What are the options?
You got to go find your Sean McVay. You got to go find your young coach that can deal with that. And, look, Dallas has pretty good personnel. I know they've got some injury issues, but...
They do. Their pass rush is suddenly good.
Injuries are a part of football, and I'm seeing other coaches, the Philadelphia Eagles, they don't have their left tackle. They didn't have their best linebacker. They have their running backs, but the Eagles, and, they've adjusted and continued to win. A lot of teams in the NFL, week 10, 11, 12, are dealing with injuries. I'm not sure if Jason Garrett's the right guy.
What would you do?
Oh, I think Jason's going to be the right guy. I think he's going to be there because I don't see him making a change. I think he's an outstanding football coach.
You do?
I think the injuries have really hurt him, and they ran into a better football team. Philadelphia just better. Now, Philadelphia did not play well the first half. They let Dallas get the momentum right off the bat with the kickoff return, and everybody got all excited. They were able to hold them to a field goal. But you look at the game, the first half, Philadelphia's receivers dropped passes. They were not sharp. They were not into it. And Dallas was all geeked up. They were ready. Second half, it came back to a true form. Philadelphia played better, and, of course, they're the better team.
Yeah, well, I think it's when you look at injuries, and when I played on teams, when you lose your best player, Ezekiel Elliott, when he goes down and you lose your best offensive tackle, not just the best offensive tackle on your team, we're talking one of the best left tackle in all of football. I don't know, there's a psychology there. First of all, it does not help your team. And I think you're seeing the results of that. There is no way. I know you're not saying right now in the middle of the season, get rid of Jason Garrett. In future, I agree. If you think you're going to find somebody better, then go get somebody. That's how business works. I don't care about just football. But right now, I think Jason Garrett, give him a chance. He still has a playoff football team as far as I'm concerned. They need to get some of those injured guys back. We still haven't seen them take the field. I know Ezekiel's not going to be here, but get that left tackle back. Get Sean Lee back. Let's see how this team goes from there. I can't put judgment on it just quite yet.
Look at this list of teams that have been beat by more than 20 3 times this season. 3. That's the Dolphins, the Colts, the 49ers. The Cowboys allegedly were a Super Bowl team this year.
Well, but did those teams lose outside of Luke Kuechly, Sean Lee is the most valuable linebacker in the league, the best left tackle, the best running back. I mean, and I'll say this, that division, the NFC right now is stacked. I mean, the AFC, you got the Steelers, the Patriots. Boy, you're falling down to like Titans. You have a precipitous drop. NFC, you got like 8. Who's bad in the AFC? San Francisco? Well, when Garoppolo starts, they probably won't be terrible.
Let's try this again. If you're a 38-year-old up-and-coming coach, why wouldn't you want to go work for the Cowboys and Jerry Jones? I saw John Gruden go work for Al Davis, and it worked. I've seen why isn't the next Sean McVay or whomever?
It's hard to find those guys.
A lot of people have been looking for Sean McVay. and you talk about the 38-year-old up and coming. Where are they? I don't know. I don't see all these guys out there. And it's not that easy to find one.
Is Jerry as difficult to work with as Colin is alleging?
You know what? I will say this. He's always been difficult, but I do think initially he was doing business for the first 7-8 years. Yeah, now he thinks he's a football genius.
And Jerry, we really didn't have a problem working together. I mean, again, he was tied up trying to pay bills. He borrowed a lot of money to buy the Cowboys. But Jerry's a very hard-working, passionate guy for what he's doing. And I mean, that was a different world back then. That was a long time ago.
All right, one other quick question. What's happened to Dak Prescott? Should we read anything into Dak Prescott, or is it just the injuries?
Well, I think that, not having that left tackle, not having a running game, not having Ezekiel Elliott. When everybody's trying to defend the run and stop Ezekiel, it's a lot easier for Dak to run play action, no pressure on him, make a nice, easy throw. He was under, duress last night, from the Philadelphia Eagles. It's tough on him.
Colin, are you concerned? Do you share my concern that the Chiefs might miss the playoffs?
Yeah, but the AFC, outside of the Patriots and Steelers, is a wreck. I got to be honest with you. Chargers in that division now,
Yeah.
I don't want any part of, but are they too far back?
No. Chiefs' schedule is very soft, but, Colin, I sat and watched this entire game yesterday. Nothing the Chiefs ever do. I've been following the Chiefs religiously since 1994. Nothing that ever happens with this team ever shocks me. I was shocked yesterday. This is Andy Reid off a bye. This is a quarterback who I think the world of, who has set the world 18 TDs, 1 interception going into this game. We were throwing sideways the entire game. We threw into the dirt.
The weather got cold and Alex Smith got Alex Smith.
I think it's deeper than that. I really do. And I know they only gave up 4 field goals. But I always said when they lost Eric Berry and his leadership.
Yeah, but they lost him 2 months ago. What was that?
Eventually it shows up.
Yeah.
And it showed up in a big way. I'm very concerned. This doesn't look like the same team. I do expect Alex Smith and Andy Reid to rally. I think we play Buffalo coming up.
His completion percentage is down from 76 to 62%.
It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. It's not a team I recognize. I expect them to rally, but yeah, I'm very concerned.
You should recognize them. They've done this before.